Sorry, I literally got cut off. Anyways, let's get back into the story time. So this is a story. This is something that happened yesterday, but this is a common issue that I see in the beauty industry, guys. Like, when people feel like they're not getting clients or their business is not going the way that they want it to go, they think the answer is getting another training. Or it's like, oh, I just need to get better at my craft, which is true. However, that's only part of the equation when it comes to growing a six-figure business. You have to have business knowledge. Like, Nike did not become Nike just by existing. They have a solid marketing strategy, and they have a sales team that executes and understands how to generate sales. So if, like, the back end of the story is, I had a follower. She's been following me for years. I'm talking about years. And we started body sculpting at the same time. She took her training. She did get recertified by me. And, you know, I truly believe, I looked at her work. Her work is amazing. The problem is not her service or the way she does it. It was her marketing. So when we think in terms of marketing, guys, I want you guys to think, like, what does my marketing look like? Like, if you're just posting reels to post reels, or you're only posting before and afters, and you're hoping that people are going to find it, there's ways to utilize social media to its highest degree. And I get it. Like, I haven't shown up on a live in forever. But that's part of the game. Like, if I want to be known in my industry as somebody that is an educator or somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about, I got to be able to communicate that to my followers. So that's marketing. Marketing is just creating a space for you to exist. And the funny thing is, like, social media is free. It's a free way to let people know who you are, what you do, what your business is. On the other side of that is sales. Do you know how to convert this DM into a sale? Do you know how to convert this follower into a paying client? Because you could have 1 million followers, but if you don't know how to convert them into a paying client, then all you got is 1 million followers, which don't mean nothing, because there's people out here with 1,000 followers that know how to market, that know how to convert into sales, and they're booked and busy. So when we are out here trying to push this viral, I want to go viral, I want a bunch of followers, that don't mean shit if you don't know how to convert. Like, that's one thing people never talk about. They never talk about. It's always marketing. I need to hire a marketer. I need to hire this. I need to hire that. But at the end of the day, we wear so many hats. And one of the hats that I want you guys to remember that we wear is a sales hat. You have to understand sales psychology. You have to understand how to trigger a response that converts your leads into followers. When you're doing marketing, it's just creating leads, creating awareness, and creating leads. Now, when you got to take that hat off and put on your sales hat, is going to be, guess what? When they're DMing you. Or you got to have a solid sales funnel that's going to allow them to read through all this stuff. But there's a variety of ways to convert people. You just have to understand that conversion is a thing. And if you don't even know what that word conversion is, that is a problem in itself. So, story time. I was talking to this follower that's been following me forever. And do I think she would have had the capability to be where I'm at today? Because we started body sculpting around the same time, give or take a year or so. But do I think she should be in a place where she's teaching and she's booked and busy? Yes. You know, I know life lives, because lives for me. And I don't know what goes on in other people's lives, but shit ain't easy for nobody. But if you love something, keep at it. Now, when is a good time to reinvest in another training? I think, number one, if you're going to reinvest in another training, I think it should be at a point of your business when you feel like, okay, there's I need to learn another skill. The industry is changing. Right now, for the brow industry, nano brows is it. Like, I'm getting ready to sign up for a nano brow training soon as well, because I shifted to med spa. So I'm offering Botox and fillers and med spa services because I'm a nurse. So that's where I wanted to pivot my business. I think it's a great thing to add services to your business. I think it's beautiful to be able to do that. However, I think you have to have the back end knowledge of understanding how to convert people into sales. You got to convert. You got to understand how to get clients before you start adding more services, and then you're in the red. So what I told her to do was like, hey, if you really want to do permanent jewelry, she already has my booked and busy blueprint. I said, go take that course again and restart your body sculpting business. If you truly love body sculpting and you love helping women get the body that they want, you know, with this service, like, don't walk away from it. The only time that I ever walk away from any situation, I don't give a fuck if it's personal or professional, the only time I ever walk away from a situation is when I am at peace about the situation. I never walk away out of frustration. I never walk away out of anger. I never walk away from anything unless I am at peace. So this is what I mean. Like, if at the height of my brow industry, my brow business, I told myself, like, you know what? I don't really love brows anymore. I think it's time to stop doing brows and do something else. Then that would mean that I walked away with peace, because everything is good. Everything is fine. I'm making money. It's just not something that I love anymore. I'm going to walk away from that. Is how you walk away with peace. No, Gianna, it's not you. But if you walk away from something, but Gianna, you have the business knowledge. Gianna is one of my mentees, and she's literally, this is her second event in New Jersey. She, you know, through the program, she did a whole event for other people. You have the business knowledge, you see. But again, she's an example of somebody that invested in business knowledge, in a mentor to understand the business side. And I'm not saying you need a mentor, but if you don't get a mentor, the other side of that, it is free. We got the internet. If you're over here watching this live right now and you're like, I don't know all that stuff and I don't got no money, get online, start doing your research. And the thing about entrepreneurship is, if you want to learn a topic, you want to hire a mentor, you want to hire a business consultant, it's a write-off towards your business to understand these things. So what I told that lady yesterday was, I'm just planting a seed. Do you think adding another service to a business is the issue? Or do you need knowledge in how to grow your business? Because again, and it's the same thing with digital products. People are like, oh, it's a product problem. No, it's a marketing problem. It's a sales problem. Like, majority of the time and it's like, y'all throw all the excuses. Oh, it's oversaturated. There's too many people doing this. There's too many people doing that. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Oversaturation is a problem in every industry, but yet walk down the bread aisle of your store. Walk down the bread aisle of your grocery store. There's so many damn types of bread. There's bread everywhere. Sourdough, wheat, rye, white. I mean, there's so fucking King's Hawaiian. And then on top of that, there's so many types of brands of bread. So you got to stop with the excuses. Like, if you have an idea, a business idea that you love, and you create a business around a God-given talent, this is the hack. You have a God-given talent. That means God gave you this talent. That means when he created you, he said, when I make Jackie, I'm going to make her good at sales, and, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make her good at brows, good at sales. I'm going to make her this. If you can create a talent around a business around your God-given talent, who do you think is going to get you these clients? God. God is literally the one that's going to give it to you, because he said, this is your purpose. You bring light to people's lives by helping them make money. You bring light to people's lives by giving them beautiful brows. You bring light to people's lives. Do you get what I mean? Like, when you are a light worker, that means that the energy you bring every day, and you can say, people can say what they want about the beauty industry, but we are fucking light workers. Because anytime a woman comes into my space, whether it's for brows, body, whatever, business coaching, they leave with light. I am a light worker. And when I got my lashes done yesterday and I went in there looking crazy and I felt some type of way, when I looked at that mirror and she gave me light. She poured light into me, my hair and everything. So people will be like, oh, that's not light work. If somebody makes you feel good about yourself, that's light work. Because in a world where there's so many structures in place and systems in place for us to feel like shit about ourselves, with all the trauma that we have endured in our lifetime, if somebody can make me feel good about myself, that is light work. That is a light worker. You get me? So the bashing of the beauty industry where it's like, oh, that's vanity, that's this, that's that. No, we are light workers because what we do is make people feel good about themselves. We restore a sense of love and light. So when you can create a business around being a light worker, that means that your job is to help people. And that could be anything. Like somebody's sad because their house is dirty and you're a house cleaner. And you call them and then they look at their house and they're like, oh my God, I was getting so depressed. You know, I've been sad lately and you really helped me by cleaning my house. Like that gave me a fresh restart. That's light work. And if you're good at cleaning somebody's house and you're helping them, that is light work. So when you guys are out here starting businesses, make it easier for yourself to stay dedicated in your business, because the light work is what keeps you going in your business. When you see people and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. I hated my brows and you really, really helped me do it. Or, you know what? Like, thank you for cleaning my car. I just haven't had the time and it smells weird in here. Thank you. Like, that really, really helped me with my week. Now I got energy. Now I want to be in my car. Now I want to talk on lives. You get what I mean? Like, we got to understand the services we provide and the impact that we provide and why we do it. Starting a business is not hard if you understand the business. Staying dedicated to your business should be even easier if you started your business out of love. Out of the desire to help people. You get what I mean? So you guys, when you are out here starting businesses, money should not be the forefront. I've started 2 businesses prior to this one, these that I started, and they were all because of money. And they failed. Because if the motivation for your business is money and the money don't come fast enough, you're going to quit. You're going to lose motivation. But if your motivation to start a business was to help people, every time you help somebody, whether it was for free because you needed a model, whether it was for $100 because you needed a brow model, or $250 because you're growing your business, every time somebody says, oh my God, Jackie, I love my brows, whether they gave you content for it or, you know, it was a free model and you just needed more faces on your Instagram, you are going to feel good about your business. Because the reason for starting your business had nothing to do with money. The money will come. And I think that's one thing that I want you guys to realize when we didn't roll out. I started at $0, 0 followers, 0 business knowledge, just like everybody else here. I came from the medical field. My master's degree is in education and nursing, but we all start at 0. So when you get to going, once you stop putting doubt and fear and speaking all that nonsense into your space, get to work and understand your business. If you have a service and you're having a hard time getting clients, find somebody that's going to help you get clients. And I'm not talking about fucking spending $10,000 on a business coach. Go do some homework. You don't got the money? Go do some homework. The internet is free. You're paying for a payment plan with internet. Use it. That's how I created all my online courses, is all through my experience. I have helped thousands of beauty entrepreneurs get clients for $98. The Booked and Busy Blueprint is literally in the link in my bio. For $98, you will know how I grew my business out of my son's room. But people would rather go start another service without even having clients for their first service. That does not make sense. Your problem is not a service problem. Your problem is a marketing and a sales problem. And if you go add another service to your already rocky business, you're just going to have two services that you're having a hard time getting clients for. So grow your skill set. You acquired a 6-figure skill set. Grow it. Love it. Pour into it. And then add more services. Understand the business side. Understand the sales. Understand the marketing. And you'll be able to grow. The thing is, once you replicate it for one business, you can do it over and over and over. This is going to be, so I started with Brows, then I did Baddie, then I did education, and then I did online courses, and now I'm opening a med spa. This is going to be like my 5th business. And the only reason why it was easy for me to continue to add services is because I literally copy and paste my business plan. The same one that I've been using for Brows, I have done time and time again. But also, I invested in a mentor. One, I'm always looking for write-offs. So these online classes that you guys see online, investing with me as a mentor, they're a write-off. Do I want to pay taxes on my money, or do I want to get educated in my business by somebody that's already done it? That's how we have to start looking at the money that we make from our businesses. The money that I made from my first 3 months of my course, I reinvested in funnels, in knowledge from this man. And am I going to make my money back? Yes. Tenfold, because I understand how to invest, where to invest, and who to invest with. You get what I mean? So I ain't paying taxes if I don't have to. I'm going to go invest it in knowledge. And I'm going to make more money from my knowledge. Because the thing about me is I'm not worried about investing my money into my knowledge, is because I could take anything that I learn from anybody and make money. Literally. Make money from the knowledge that I got from this person. Whether it's teaching it myself later on once I master it, whether it's creating an online course, I'm going to make money. So when you invest in the right person, you are going to make your money. And my whole thing is like, if I got a monthly subscription, like when I invest in monthly subscriptions, so my monthly subscription for my med spa is $800, right? $850 a month. So that means after $850 a month for this subscription, I'm cleared. Everything else is profit. Everything else is profit. So if I'm doing $300 lips, all I need is 3 lip clients. I'm not telling myself, oh God, where am I going to get $850? All I'm telling myself is I need 3 lip clients at $300, and now I'm covered. Anything else after that, whether it's Botox, lips, this is what it's like to be an entrepreneur that's investing in their business. If you are always clocking the cost, you're never going to invest. Oh my God, $850 is a lot. $850 is a lot, and I'm not saying it's a lot. I'm not saying it's not a lot, but what I am going to tell myself to lessen my stress is all I need is 3 clients at $300, or 4 at $250, 8 at $100, 9 at $100. Do I think I can get people? Do you get what I'm saying? Make it less messy in your own mind. Because if I was sitting here telling myself 850, oh my God, I got to come up with 850. That's a car payment, blah, 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 blah. Like, a car is not an asset. When you are investing your money into shit, make it make sense. Man, I'm telling you, people are scared to invest in themselves because they have failed. I'm going to tell you the number one reason why you are super scared to invest in yourself. It's because you don't believe in yourself. If you can't spend $98 for my booked and busy blueprint, that's chump change, because that shit is going to help you get clients. I've seen it. I've done it. I've used it, and so has thousands of people. And I'm going to tell you, the people that are scared to invest in their business is because they have not forgiven themselves for mistakes of their past. It's simple. They have made a mistake in their past, whether they purchased a course before, they didn't use it, or they purchased a course before and it was a fuddy-duddy ass course with nothing in it, or they purchased a course from somebody because they had hella followers and they said it was going to work and then it didn't work. Like, they haven't forgiven themselves, or they bought the course and they fell off and they haven't tried. You got to forgive yourself. Go back into the course. All the courses that I have are lifetime access. That means every time you go into that course, your bottom line for what you paid, because you're going to walk out like, oh, fuck, I forgot Jackie said that. Like, let me go try it. People that are scared to invest in themselves is because they don't believe in themselves. I just dropped $3,000 on a deposit for funnel stuff yesterday. The day before that, $2,000 on my med spa startup. I have forgiven myself for the mistakes of my past. So I don't got a problem investing in myself, because I know I'm going to help people help themselves, and I'm going to get the bag while doing it. But if you are still out here living in fear, doubting yourself, replaying a mistake that you made, oh man, I fucking did this shit, or I tried that already, it didn't work. There's so many factors as to why a situation don't work out. And it's never black and white. And you are reliving a pain when you can be turning that pain into profit. Use those mistakes as a stepping stool. Use that fear for something else other than scaring the hell out of yourself every day. And then the funny thing is, 2 years from now, you're going to be like, man, I had that idea. I wanted to do that. And man, I wonder what would have happened. Like, on some real shit, I would rather spend the money to invest in something that I believe in than live out the rest of my life like, I wonder what would have happened. What is more torturous for you when you're laying on your deathbed and you're like, damn, I wonder what would have happened if I would have just gave that business a try. I wonder what would have happened if I gave that business my all. I don't want to live in regret. I just don't. And when I'm making decisions for my life, it's literally, you know who's involved? Do you know who is involved when I make decisions? It's 8-year-old me and 80-year-old me. 8-year-old me, because like, hey, how does this make inner child Jackie feel? How does this decision like help her find the reassurance that she needed back then, feel the love that she needed back then, or how does this help her confidence? Or like when I go take my kids to vacations, like, damn, you better believe baby Jackie's there with her living her best life. So when I say that 8-year-old me is involved in some of these decisions that I make, it is. Because there's healing that needs to be done for 8-year-old Jackie. When I tell you that 80-year-old Jackie is involved in making some of these personal and professional businesses, it's because I don't want 80-year-old Jackie living in her deathbed asking me like, girl, what the fuck did you do with our life? Why did you just sit on the sidelines when you had so much power and potential to be something? Why did you do that? I don't want 80-year-old Jackie mad at me because I was too scared to try something or to put myself out there to really give it 100. because of all the fear that 8-year-old Jackie has. So I'm doing the most to do what I need to do to help 8-year-old Jackie and 80-year-old Jackie. I'm not checking for fucking followers. I'm not checking for fucking money. At the end of the day, the things that I do are intentional because of who I do it for. Outside of my kids and my family, obviously, but like, you guys got to look within and ask yourself why you're so scared to invest and grow in your business. Because that mentality is literally why you haven't hit some of these goals that you put in your space. Who is stopping you from getting these goals? And you can say, oh, I got these issues with this, I got this, I don't got this, I don't get it. I don't got no money, go get it. Crackheads get crack every day. I am not getting out hustled by a fucking crackhead today. Because that crackhead wanted crack. He got crack. There's bums. I'm looking at them right now. And it's bad in my area. I am not getting out hustled by somebody that's not doing something good for their body. So if you are still out here and you're like, I don't got the money for that, I don't, stop. Number one, stop saying that shit. There is no millionaire out here telling themselves every day that I can't get it, I won't get it, I don't got it. There's just not, because those are words. Your words hold power. And if every day you tell yourself, I'm broke, you think you're going to be rich? Do you think you are going to be rich? For 30 days and you tell yourself every day, I'm broke, I don't got it, I ain't gonna get it, I don't know where to get it. Go get it. I promise you, if every day for 30 days you said, I'm gonna find it, I have the will, I'm going to get it, start with baby steps. Tell yourself, I'm gonna get $98. I'm gonna find that $98 for Jackie's Booked and Busy. Stop, you gotta dream in a way where it makes sense. If you tell yourself every day that you got 6-figure business, but you're not doing anything in support of getting a 6-figure business, that means your energy doesn't match. Your words and your energy got to be aligned. You got to be living on that frequency. That means you believe it, mind, body, and soul. You can say what you want every day, but if you don't truly believe it, and that's where the healing comes in. It takes a lot of healing for you to actually believe that you are worthy of this shit. It takes healing to do that. And when I started my business, I look in the mirror and be like, who the fuck are you? You don't even know who you are. You were a nurse. Now you're trying to do brows. Like, who are you? I was so unhealed when I started my business. But through my business, I started my healing journey. And guess what? The bag just came. Because the version of me that got me here today is the version of me that actually believed I could do it. So if you are still out there like, $98 is a lot of money, I'm not gonna go get the Booked and Busy blueprint, like, what am I gonna do with that? I don't know. Or it's like, I'm not tech savvy, or I'm not social media. Get savvy. You're the only one stopping yourself from getting savvy. Get technical savvy. Get social media savvy. Every day that you say you can't and you won't, you also have the ability to say I can and I will. But you choose to say, I can't and I won't. I'm not good. I'm not that. Why? Because you're not healing. You got to heal as much as you hustle if you want to get to a place of success. And that's not to say, like, I'm an advocate for therapy. I go to therapy every Tuesday. I love therapy because for me, it's nice to trauma dump all my shit on somebody that is a professional, that actually will give me guidance on how to manage my stress. So one of the things that my therapist, and I'm going to just drop this gem for you guys, if you want to start your healing journey, I'm going to drop it because this is something that she told me and it really changed the way that I look at myself. She said, whenever you are triggered, ask yourself how old you feel. Before you respond, before you say anything to a trigger, Ask yourself how old you feel. Because when you can ask yourself and when you can decipher how old you feel, that's how old you are going to act in response. So if somebody triggered 8-year-old Jackie, guess who they're getting? 8-year-old Jackie. So however I manage my emotions at 8 years old, that's how I'm going to manage my emotions today. I'll be in my big age of 40, but if you are triggering 8-year-old me, guess who you're going to get? If you fuck around and trigger 13-year-old Jackie, now you're getting cursed out. Like, now ask yourself, if you are a business owner listening to this live and a client triggers you and they trigger 8-year-old you, do I want 8-year-old Jackie running my business? No, I don't. So that's why I got to heal from my triggers and understand why I feel that way. And on top of that, you're not going to feel, I used to really walk this earth feeling mad weird. I used to be like, why am I so weird? Why do I think like that? Why do I feel like nobody likes me? Why do I feel like this? When you start therapy, you start realizing you're not weird. You're actually thinking the way somebody thinks in relation to the trauma that you've experienced. So it took me 35 years to realize I'm not weird. I am thinking in the same way that somebody has had based on the experience that I've had. So that's the morning tea. And again, whatever business you want to start it. But do it with intention. 100% intention. You know, at the end of the day, take an online course. Before you get a mentor, go get an online course that's going to teach you something. I have so fucking many. You want to learn about social media, go get that one. You want to learn about how to get clients, go get that one. You want to learn how to make an online course, go get that one. There's so many. And it's lifetime access. That means for a lifetime, you can go back into it whenever the fuck you feel like it. And the thing is, if you guys have kids, my daughter is a successful entrepreneur in her own right, 19 years old. It is generational wealth. Your knowledge is generational wealth because you can pass it down to your kids. And if you can grow a successful business, that means you have just made room for your kids to do the same thing. And if everything that we do is so that our kids can live a better life than we did, you better believe I'm going to walk through every hard-ass wall that I need to so that my kids can follow and not have to hit the same wall I did. So when you're investing in your knowledge, when you're investing in your business, just know that shit is generational too. When you think of generational wealth, you don't got to just think in terms of like passing down real estate and stuff like that. Knowledge is generational wealth. But people out here scared to get $98? No, go find the $98. I promise you, I'm going to find it. Jackie said I need this course. I'm going to go get it. And I don't ghost nobody. You be in my DMs and we'll talk. And you're talking to me. Go invest in yourself and in your business. Understand. Learn from people that have already done it. So that you don't have to walk through the wall. I already did it. See, that is how you assign purpose to your pain. I could have kept all this knowledge to myself. I could have said, you know what, like, I'm not going to make an online course to teach people how to get clients like I did. I could have gate kept. But I feel like, why not share it? Why not tell people, you know, the mistakes that I made and the successes that I've had? Why not put it in an online course for you guys to understand what I did? But you got to follow it. And number one, you got to believe that you can. Even if you buy my online course, if you don't execute anything in it, it's not going to matter. You got to believe you're worth it. Like Jackie said, this is going to work. And I'm going to follow everything in this shit. Everything that she said to do, I'm going to do it. And watch. You get me? Okay, guys, I gotta go set up for class. You guys have an amazing day. I'm gonna leave this so you guys can rewatch the whole thing because there's just a lot of gems in it. And go look at the link in my bio and go check out the book, The Busy Blueprint. Go check out the highlights and read the people that have already taken the course. And if you already bought the course and you fell off, go back in it and go read it again. And start your day off or Monday. Take the class today and start executing on Monday. You don't like where your business is, do something about it. If you feel like your business has room to grow, do something about it. But complaining is not the something that I want you to do. So do something in the service of your growth, your healing, your hustling. Go do something.